Hey guys, I'm out here with both Camaros today, and I actually got a decent amount of progress done today. Unfortunately haven't been able to work on it in the last couple of weeks, but today I came over and let me show you what I did to it. You are going to think this is pretty cool. Alright, so here walking around the front of the car, I got that front fender put on, and it's not 100% perfect. I will show y'all why. The hood slightly overlaps. It's not noticeable unless you get close, but let me pop the hood and show y'all why. And another thing that I also did today, I started it up earlier, and I mean it starts first try every time. It really is remarkable how easily it starts. So let's take a look under the hood real quick. So the reason being why it's not perfect is I actually had to do some modifications. So if you're not familiar with what it's supposed to look like, lucky for me, I have a second 97 car. So let's see. This one's never been in any kind of accidents. So you see, this is what it's supposed to look like over here. You know, just straight. It's supposed to have, if you count them all, 5 bolts holding the fender in up on the top over here. Whereas over here on mine, I only have 2. The front and also the rear right here. There's also another place that holds a bolt underneath where the mirror is right there. But that's not on this car either. I'm not sure where the actual connector on the fender went for that. So you can see here that I actually had to modify. I had to cut all this off because you can see how bent. I hammered this out of the way because otherwise it would have been overlapping this way. Then you would have even had more of that overhang on the hood. So that's what had to be done, and it turned out not looking too bad. You know, if you don't get close, it looks almost perfect. You can see this side's good. I'll shut the hood once more. So I mean, you can see it's kind of hard to tell. It looks nice. Doesn't look bad at all, especially since it's a salvage title and I don't have any kind of frame bending tools. Let me open that hood again, so I'll show you what else I did today. I found where the coolant was leaking. Well, I already knew it was leaking, but I actually took it off today. So you see right here, you've got the hose going to the coolant reservoir, which right there, but sits right in here. And the hose, if you look here, look, you see that tear right there? So it was leaking there as well. It was also leaking right here because evidently whenever they got in the little, ran off the road into the ditch, it crushed this against the coolant reservoir. I had a horrible time getting it out. Let me show it to you real quick. So I actually had to do some modifications to get it out. A saw, I couldn't really get a saw in there, so I used like a dagger type knife and would literally put it here, hammer all the way around, because you can see right there, you see where that's all eat up. I cut right about where it was leaking. It was leaking like somewhere right in here, and that's what was causing the drips to go down the side of the reservoir over here, whereas you can also see where the coolant was leaking right up here. And it was, you can see there's some definite rust down in there. But again, the car had said it's been started every couple of weeks or months for the last 5 years since it's been sitting. But again, not perfect or anything. But that's the basic progress today. So I'll go around the car one more time to show you everything.